You're up.
Hello, everyone. It's Allyson from QuiltNCode. I am so glad you're joining me this evening. I am so excited to share with you the final bag sewing project.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No.
I am finishing the bag tonight.
No, we're
Look,
not.
yes, we are. So we are finishing. Look, I have been working so hard on this, and you guys have been.
You have. I know you've been working hard.
Is it coming through?
It's okay. Yes, it's coming through. So it's live in the evening. In the evening.
But no, it's live.
You take a break.
But when I'm live, I'm doing a sewing project.
It's a nightcap. I even bought you drinks.
Oh, drinks?
Yes.
What kind of drinks?
Tonight's the it's belated, but it's the lunar eclipse.
The lunar eclipse.
We have a total eclipse tonight.
Yeah, but I was enjoying my sewing. Can I still sew? Like, I'm really trying to get my sample bag done.
Look, if you have to, if you really, really have to. But we've got the entire town of Franceway in Newfoundland tuned in right now.
Oh, that's so exciting. Hi, you guys.
I finally got Hannah to tune in, and she brought the whole family.
So I guess I will not do too much sewing tonight, but I still want to share with you the finishing of this project.
Go ahead. I still have to make you a drink.
Okay,
Let me make you a drink.
Let's finish this project really quick. So first of all, I have to finish this little, so we finished this part. And what you have to see here, I'm going to like turn the camera this way, is that I did some quilting on this. And so this was a live that I did a couple of weeks ago. And so you can see how I just love cross hatching. And so, so you'll have to switch. My mom is behind the camera and she's a little technically challenged. Sorry about that. And so you want to go to the scene with the little video, Mom. So, and then you guys will be able to see this up close.
Click on it.
In the corner. And so I'm going to leave that right there while I finish this and she figures this out, because I decided, I just can't stop when I start designing. And so I decided Okay. They're figuring it out, guys. You're going to be able to see it, I promise. I just can't stop. So I added some more applique to the back because I thought the back was so cute. And then I also figured out exactly what I did wrong with my pocket. And so, like any anal compulsive stitcher, I went ahead and ripped the sucker out because I just couldn't handle it. And I'm going to show you what I did wrong. And so that was something, what?
It's not anal compulsive.
Okay, anal retentive is what my brother tells me. I'm anal retentive. So that doesn't sound right.
It
is?
It is.
Okay, it is.
The other one's not it.
Not it? Okay. I've been trying really hard to get this done for you guys today. So, I probably do need that drink. So, I'm doing just a couple of little flowers on here, just as quick as I possibly can. This is not how you usually do applique. Usually, with applique, you sort of take your time.
Well, since you're taking your time.
Okay.
I am going to show
don't show my floor.
Show our total eclipse.
Don't show my floor.
So, how are we in camera, Mother? Okay, so we have our sun, and then along comes the moon to cause a total eclipse.
Oh, that's so cool. Okay, so what is the moon?
The moon is brought to you tonight by Kraken Black Spiced Rum.
Release the Kraken.
Release the Kraken. This rum is wonderful.
It is. Okay, so I admit I had a little nip. Maybe that's why I'm a little bit on the hyper side. Although you guys know I just live this way. So, and what is the sun?
The sun is orange San Pellegrino. It's beneficial to go upscale with it. If you were to use like sun-kissed orange, it's just not the same thing. A really nice orange soda, like one of those Italian sodas from one of your better upscale places.
Right.
Or this.
And then did you bring me a spoon?
I brought you a swizzle.
Brought me even a stir. Man, we are getting up in the world. Okay. Oh, look at that.
And now it's not a total. It's hardly even a 15%er.
You can do it again, right? We had like a 90% eclipse, but
nobody could see it.
Nobody could see it. Just like up there in France Way, we couldn't see it either, guys.
Well, France Way might have got that. Hannah was in Corner Brook, and she was at like 99, and the clouds rolled in just.
Okay, this might be the best one.
So far.
Woo! I mean, like, I really liked that coconut thing you did.
Yep.
I really liked that one too, but boy, this is nice.
Mm. All right.
All right, so
let's do the show one more time.
Oh yes, okay, do the show one more time while I finish this up. Here we go, solar eclipse.
Our total eclipse. Pour it real slow since I don't have a bar spoon. You know, one of these days I'm just going to have to break down and buy a bar kit with a bar spoon, and we're going to have some real shaken. You know.
Right.
Might as well do this right. Guest starring, oh gosh, I can't remember his name from How to Drink. He's so cool. He's sort of my inspiration.
It's a good thing it's just my stuff up here.
You need a little bit more? Already?
I haven't had that much. Stop.
Poor lightweight girl.
Okay, so
there's our total eclipse.
There's the total eclipse. Awesome drink for this evening. So normally on a nightcap, if this is your first time joining us, because we know we have a whole bunch of new followers on Facebook. So we are so glad we're not usually, okay, yes, we are. On the nightcap, anything goes. Our nightcaps are designed by myself, Allyson, and my brother Willard to just relax and enjoy what has been created in the month of April and decide
what's coming up in May
and share all of those wonderful things with you so you can join in the fun. So one of the things that happened in April was that I launched my spring mini. I am so excited. Okay.
Can we do that?
Does that help?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So there's a spring mini, and I launched that by doing a free pattern. And so this is the free pattern. It is a appliqued bird and flower, and I am putting out videos with each block. And so each block is a little 5.5-inch square. And so this, I'm doing a pink colorway for the videos that I'm putting out. And so every few days I put out a video of one of these little 5.5-inch squares that mom can put up a little bit closer if she wants. And then the reason why I'm doing that is because last year we did a block of the month or a spring mini where we did a block of the day and we did all pieced blocks. And that was so popular, especially in the applique block. Like that got more views than any other block. And so I thought, ooh, I get to do applique. And so I created an entire quilt that was applique. And so this is block number 1, block number 2, and then this is coming up. This is block number 3 in my patterns, but you know what? I changed it when I put them together on the board. And so I know you can't sort of see that, but so it's going to actually go like that. I just felt like when I was putting it on my design wall with the blue that these needed to be switched. So I switched them. But that's the cool thing about this project is that you really could do anything you wanted. You could do 4 blocks. You could do, 1 block, or you could do something like what I did and do some little mini bag. And so that was part of my thought process, is that I was just wanting to make something that was going to be simple and easy, especially if you're new to applique. Applique is definitely, it looks intimidating. And I'm trying to make it not be intimidating. And so I show you different types of stitches. I show you different ways you can do it. And so I'm really trying to make it not intimidating. In fact, the best way to not be intimidating is to get the kit.
You mean intimidated?
Intimidated.
I have not figured out how to not be intimidating. If you can tell me how to not be intimidating.
Boy, he's going to be like this all night, I think. I'm not quite sure if I've had enough to deal with him. So, so if you, I'm good. Okay, so this is the kit. It comes all pre-cut. It has needles and thread because, you know, seamstresses are just not very well known for changing the needle on their sewing machine. That's just, I mean, we like wait until the thing breaks or we hear it going. And in fact, you know, Mom was yelling at me earlier saying that I needed to change the needle. So yeah, anyway. And then we have all your threads in there. And, you know, we really like to take our sipping and sewing to a whole brand new level. And so we also include a sample of the blueberries and cream, but I've been drinking this peaches and cream since I've been doing this, and oh my God. So anyway, so yeah, you could get super easy with this and get the kit, and everything is pre-cut and ready to go for you, and then you can do it with me on the videos.
And if you love the tea, you've got all the contact information to be able to order the tea from our tea shop up the road here in Burnsville, Tulsi Rose, currently under renovation for the next week, I believe. But she can still do online orders. Wonderful, wonderful person to deal with. And the teas are exquisite.
She might even ship to Franceway. No, yes,
well, yeah, the shipping to Franceway. No, it'd probably be better to sneak it into a care package if we can ever get that together. Because
for poor Hannah.
Probably an ounce of tea is going to cost you about $20 in shipping and embargo fees, whatever.
Right. So no worries. Okay.
If we claim it.
So yeah, Mom's back there going, if we claim it. Okay. So I screwed up. No, I didn't screw up. You know that when I'm on live, things happen. And so I was attempting to create a pocket, I will show you, for the back of my bag. And so here is the back of my bag, because I'm going to fix this right now since it's the nightcap. I am going to fix what I was doing right now. Okay, so the idea here, oh, stop. So
the never stops working.
And then complains.
Oh, hush. So this is my pocket right here. I just want to share with our viewers that I can do it right. I mean, like I can. So this is the idea, is that this is my pocket.
You can do it. You can do it.
When I sewed it together, though, I sewed it so it would come out like this. And I was okay with that. But then I was like, no, I'm not, because you guys need to know how I wanted it to look and how I can make it look better. And so I went ahead and ripped it. And so what I'm going to need to do is go ahead and get it into its position before I turn it inside out. And so that is what is going to happen now. I'm going to sew this because, you know, he needs to steal the show anyway.
I do?
So, yes. And so I'm going to sew this, but I'm going to sew it so that I leave just a little bit open so I can turn it inside out, and then I can stitch it onto my bag. And then this is the back of my bag. And so if you'll notice, you know, I was sort of like, I don't know about the stripes and I wasn't sure what to do. But then I added a few little flowers and now I'm happy-go-lucky. So everything is fine. In fact, I'm like, why do I have to put a pocket on there? It's gorgeous the way it is. But I'm going to put the pocket because I'm going to need it next week because I'm going to H&H Americas. H&H Americas is a trade show for us as vendors, and we get to go and not vend at it. We actually get to go to it. And that is such a difference from what we have been doing for the last 4 months. And that is, we have been vending. This is a new thing for us. We've been vending at shows. Our next show, in fact, last week we were at Greenville. So hi, all my Greenville folks. and next in June, we got into the Pigeon Forge show. So I am so excited. We were, they had an opening at last minute and we found out last week. We are going to Pigeon Forge. So I'm so excited.
And I get to go to Dollywood and be on call. And when Allyson needs help, I will be an hour or so away because the car is probably, and by the time she needs me, she won't need me anyway. So I get to go and just hang out.
He has that all mixed up. I'm the one going to Dollywood to be on call. Has it all mixed up.
Watch the store?
I don't know who's watching the store, but we're going to go to
We can just
Dollywood.
close the store.
So first week of June, we'll be in Pigeon Forge. So plan on that awesome show. It is one of the best in the Southeast with awesome. I mean, one of the best things about these shows is seeing all the quilts. So if you are signed up to our Facebook page or our Instagram, you are getting an inkling, just an inkling of the gorgeous quilts that we're seeing. And I'm doing my best to like get up close so that you can actually see like the phenomenal beadwork and piping and lace and and a bling. Okay, every single one of them is blinged. I mean, like there's just they're dazzled. Okay, so while he takes over the bedazzled, they're just absolutely bedazzled everywhere. You already know that I have my straps done, so those are done. Don't need to worry about those. Okay.
Oh, speaking of strap, I need to make one for PT.
Oh, okay.
I have to remember to do that.
Okay, so
So you do that.
Yeah.
I will talk about. All right. So let's see. Other things that happened this month. The Fanciful Flight kit has flown the coop, and they are no more. The last one was sold, and so now Grandma has a new quilt for her bed.
Unless somebody wants to buy it.
And let's see. The frogs went the month before. There's one owl left, I think.
Yes, there is one owl
One owl left.
No dragons.
The dragons are on order. Will hopefully be here
in June.
Mm-hmm. So we got our Easter fabric at the beginning of March. We got our Halloween and
right.
our Christmas fabric 2 weeks ago. So we are prepped and ready for Halloween with these cute little things. Let me see if I'm pointed in the right direction.
Just don't point it at my floor.
Can you see all the cute little monsters?
Now straighten it out. Nope. The camera's doing this. Nope.
Nope. Yep. Nope.
I mean, it seems to be parallel to me. And then
Maybe if you focus in on one.
and then we've got that beauty of a panel there. And
nope.
Let's try this one more time. How about that? Can we see those? Kinda, sorta.
Yeah, that's better.
So this was this particular panel with the little monsters on it was a compromise that Allyson and I struck because it was cuter than the one that I really liked. I actually sent Hannah, my daughter, a picture of the one that I really liked. It was, I mean, I know it was very niche, and I did not put up a fight. But I really liked it because it was 30 different family photos of monster families.
Think like Addams Family.
And
like, it was creepy.
Right.
But it was good. I mean, it was creepy.
It was
good,
like
right. It was
little vampire. It was a vampire mommy and daddy with a zombie and a mummy child. Just all kinds of little wonderful pictures. The horror and whimsy went together in such a manner that I really loved it. But
so Coach Serber and Lori would really, really love that. So Lori, one of our customers, and Coach Serber, he's a good friend. They would love this fabric.
It was really, really cool. I'm going to have to try and find one of the panels myself.
Right.
But as a compromise, we went with these wonderful little monster trick-or-treaters, and I think it's going to make a fantastic quilt. I've got to figure out what we're going to do with it. You had a pattern I figured out for it.
Did I?
Thought, but I may be wrong.
Oh, I was gonna use it. I was gonna use it as one of my 3-yarders.
No, I think well, possibly, but I thought you had found another pattern that was that had all of the small blocks.
I'm getting a message here that says encoding overloaded. So they're turning down videos. Do I need to worry about that?
I don't think so.
I wouldn't worry about it. We'll talk. We'll talk softer.
Maybe I'm showing too much. Go to only one camera, Mother. They just can't handle the beauty of the panels.
But you didn't show the.
I have not shown the parrot yet.
So
Allyson has completed the. Where is the parrot?
I don't know. I brought it in.
Oh, step off
Here
camera.
no.
Because it's live.
Here it is.
Oh, see, burying things. So we introduced the parrot panel last month, but we did not have our parrot kit created yet. And this is the parrot kit. Can you?
Yeah.
Or can I just bring it down? There we go. And panoramic or pararamic, parrot-ramic, parrot. That's right. The cockatoos and so.
That one sold well.
Yeah. Yes. And so that one is going well. What else do we have?
Let's see. For April,
We had
We had 3 more Halloween fabrics that came in.
yeah, we have some of the coordinates that came with that, and once again, a shout out to Francois. It is not spelled the way it sounds, but it's pronounced the way you would.
Wait, you're
if
pronouncing it.
Were an
It's
American taking a specific language.
It's pronounced the way you're pronouncing it. They're not seeing the
pronounced.
spelling on there.
It's so if you were to be in a southern high school and were taking a foreign language.
Do this. This is terrible.
And you wanted to say that language by the word that the people who speak the language say, then you would say it the way I'm saying it. If you understand what I'm saying.
No.
It's not Francois. It's Francois.
Well, and you've been pronouncing it correctly, I believe. So.
I'm pronouncing it correctly for the way they pronounce it, yes. Not for the way it's spelled.
Right.
But we have in the state of North Carolina the town of Conto that is pronounced Canada.
Look at that. I have a pocket. It's so cute. Okay. So
We still have the little camera.
okay. So I have my pocket on here, and all I did was turn the pocket inside out, and then I didn't even close the opening. I just ironed it closed, and then did a nice little top stitch all the way around so that I can fit my cell phone in here while I'm doing my show. Okay, next thing I'm going to do while Will talks. Yeah, see, look at that. I did it perfect, right? So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put little, so I have my lining and I have my top, and I'm going to cut 2-inch squares here out of the bottom sides. So like I'm going to do right here and right here. So this is the top of my bag. This is the bottom of my bag. I'm cutting out 2-inch square. You may talk now. Both.
So coming up next month, we have the Bigfoot Festival in Marion, North Carolina, down the hill from us. And we will not be a vendor, but we will be attending as participants.
Yeah,
Allyson
we
and I have decided to go down, and we're going to check it out. It has a quilt show, but my mother is in the process of putting together
so cute
a Bigfoot quilt. I found a wonderful pixelated Bigfoot picture, and we have converted it into a quilt pattern to go with the easy peasy piecing
Yes, easy piecing grid.
grill.
Grid.
Okay.
I think I'm driving home.
Grandma's getting worried over there.
Good grief. Anyway,
it's just it's a lot to the easy piecing grid.
Easy.
It does. It goes down really easy, right?
Grandma needs another.
So yeah.
So the Bigfoot Festival will that's mid-month, and we don't have any other things our shows we're doing in May, right? Other
we do
than
not
you
have
going
another
to
show in May, but we are doing a special tribute to Barbara Miles. And she was a wonderful customer and friend of our shop. And so we have inherited, not necessarily inherited, but we are helping the estate to earn money to liquidate all of her fabric stash. So a little bit about Barbara. She was absolutely she's like 27 great grandchildren, like wonderful mother, wonderful wife, wonderful grandmother, great grandmother, and sewed quilts for everyone. In fact, in her the past year, I think I quilted about 8 of them on my long arm, at least for her. And we bound them for her. So she was really trying to use up that stash, but she passed away unexpectedly last December. And as a help to her family, we've been helping to liquidate and get her stash under control. She had 3 rooms of fabric. And for anyone that has ever worked for fabric in a quilt store, you kind of can understand the stash that she has. It is all of the top quality, wonderful. Most of it is, I'm looking at it, the mountain over here. Most of it is like 2 to 3 yards of fabric. She has everything in there from Moda to K Facet to Free Spirit to
Island Batiks.
Batiks, 3 Wishes. She's got it all. And so at the end of the month, I believe it is don't move things. Here. Okay, wait a minute. Let me just draw this and then I'll tell you the exact date. It's a Thursday, Friday, Saturday sale. We're going to do the Thursday for quilt guilds. And so any quilt guilds in the area, like Avery, Madison, Asheville, Mitchell, we're trying to get you guys in on Thursday, and then we're going to open it up to the public on Friday. And so we're going to help. I mean, she has rulers. She has cutting mats. She has a lot of stuff. And then we're going to add to it. We've been collecting over the years. And so if there's anything you're like looking for in the way of, I don't know, making tablecloths or stuff like that, people have been bringing us stuff for years and it's sort of been piling up. So we're going to put that stuff in a separate room. So you can, that stuff is going to be pretty much just take it if you want it. We also have tons of magazines, books, kits. I mean, like, oh my God, she wouldn't believe how much stuff we have. And so at the end of the month, we're going to be doing that for Barbara and her family. So let me tell you exact dates for that. And then the other thing that we have coming up is a beginning quilting class in June, right?
Right.
And that's
that'll be Tuesdays starting, what was it? 10th-ish.
Oh, darn, you can't go to Pigeon Forge. I'm so sorry.
I'm going to be gone.
I'll let Kyla do it.
So we are starting, get rid of I know, I got to get rid of that.
Pigeon Forge would be Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Why can't I go because I've got a Tuesday? What is wrong with you?
So Barbara Miles sale will start the 23rd of May and go through the 25th. And then we also have coming up the beginning quilting class, and that starts on the 11th. You can go to Pigeon Forge.
Yeah, I told you.
Look at that. So the Pigeon Forge is June 4th through 7th. You guys, It's only like 5 weeks away. It's only 5 weeks away.
Hence why I was cutting more yards today.
So that's good though. And then we start camps. We have lots of kids camps, lots of other stuff going on, starting all our summer classes. Like we're bringing in a bag class. We're
I
bringing
see
in...
you. Hannah, who should be watching right now, is now sending me messages. I don't know why she's not just saying something in the chat.
Well, read it and see what it is.
Well, how do I?
Mom doesn't know. She's technically challenged to keep sending them to us, Hannah. And then let's see. Yeah, so that is what's coming up really, really
Let's see.
soon. But the other thing you need to know about are our Mondays. I'm not going to be able to do it this Monday because I'm going to be in the car going to H&H. But we've been doing this Hanky Live. And so I have been taking hankies and turning them into upcycled things. And so this particular one was a notebook cover. It was supposed to be for a composition notebook. Obviously, that didn't work out so well. And so it ended up being for a 3-ring binder. And the only reason why was because I just kept getting carried away with it. Like somebody came into the shop the other day just to see it because they were like, it's not doing it justice on camera. And I realized that. Go ahead.
The question is actually for Grandma.
Okay.
Is Barbara's stash bigger than yours?
Definitely.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Like
I believe she had 3 basements
Right now,
full.
she's winning the when I die. Well, whoever dies with the most wins.
right.
So yeah, whoever dies with most wins. We currently have first place right now is our lovely Barbara Miles.
Yeah. We will so miss her. I mean,
she was so wonderful.
She was the sweetest lady. So we will definitely miss her. And then, so that is happening. Oh, so then that is a hanky as well. It was one of those that was just, it didn't fit the color scheme of anything else. So I made it into a bag. And now I'm working on a table runner. And so last Monday, I worked on the square that I'm going to be using for that table runner. You're not running nearly fast enough. So I'm working on the square for that table runner. And then one other thing that we have going on is flash fiction. And so Sue Ellen and Linda might even be on this evening, but they are doing the flash fiction mystery quilt. And I'll stick that right there. This is so much fun. So Linda writes a book. Sue Ellen creates a quilt to go with the book. And I saw the quilt. Okay. I saw all the quilts. Anyway, I got to see the quilt, and this is one of my favorites. One of the reasons why is because, you guys know I like bright. Obviously, I am a bright person. I like bright, and so you can see I've got my flash fiction shirt on, and so we're really trying to push this just because this is, Linda and Sue Ellen. I mean, like the more people, the merrier, and they are so sweet, and they put so much into it, and I have left out the most important part. The most important part is the puzzles. So you get a chapter, you get a block, and then you get the puzzle to go with it. Oh my gosh, it's just a blast, you guys. I sat there one night working on my puzzle, and I was so frustrated. Do you know how you get when you get, it was a word puzzle, and I was like, I do word puzzles all the time. Why can't I get this? It was the simplest thing. I was just, anyway. When I found it, I was like, oh, how did I not get this hours ago?
You don't know the difference between the retentive and compulsive. And
what did I do now?
You just said that you were really good at, or you did word puzzles all the time. Why couldn't you get it? And you don't even know the difference between 2 words.
You know what? You were just so. I don't know why I brought you along today. So yeah, I do.
I know why.
So
Brought to
anyway,
you by the Kraken.
the other thing is that we're supplying fabrics. So this is the fabric selection. Of course, you do not need to use our fabrics. You could use scraps. It's all fat quarters plus a nice couple yards of blender in the back. But if you like any of these, we're here for you. And then these are the only 2, really, that's the only one. This is the only one I'm still stuck on. I'm just not sure if I'm going to use this one in my quilt. So if you have another suggestion for me, I will be glad to throw another one in here. Just because this one it's actually, I don't know. I put it with these and I'm like, oh yeah. But but next to the other white. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure that out. Anyway, so cool. Check out Flash Fiction. We are selling a kit. If you don't want to go searching for fabrics, we've got it for you. And I'm gonna work on my kit.
Well, I can't
think of anything else.
Trying to think of anything else.
No. Okay. So hold on. I'm gonna show you.
Quick, like a little bunny.
I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do, and that way you guys can do it. Bags are not that hard. And so really it's not something that it's brain surgery. And I will attempt to put a pattern up on the website since I'm doing this. Everyone's going to ask for one, so I might as well just do it. So here's what you do. This is the lining, and I'm going to demonstrate to you what to do on the lining, and then I'm going to show you what to do to finish it off, and you guys will be good to go. Okay, so this is the lining. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and I'm going to stitch the sides and the bottom. I am not going to stitch the little, what? Go ahead, Hannah.
Amber, who is
okay.
Hannah's adoptive Canadian sister.
Hi, Amber.
Has asked for a behind the scenes now. Wants to like this is live. We don't have outtakes.
You cannot. Well, and you can't see my floor.
This is just how we do things.
You don't understand. Like the room is a disaster area after having gotten all of Barbara's fabric and all the show stuff, and I have been sewing like a mad woman. I haven't vacuumed in a month. And so, yeah.
You can't see the floor.
But you can. I will not let you look at my floor. So no. Like that is like. I do everything I can to like stash everything onto the floor so you all can't see it, so you cannot see my floor.
No, we've actually considered doing a stop motion version or video of us taking down and putting up the show, and I would. It
would be a hoot, man.
I would be so tempted at some point to do that if I could get some people who would dress up as EMTs to come in from off camera and like carry me out.
Because we're like you have to put the stuff on an 8-foot thing, and we haven't gotten a ladder yet. And so I step on our tables.
And they're folding tables.
The tables aren't going to last much longer. And so it's so funny because you see Lanny and Willard like behind me.
Oh, yeah, we're just there to catch.
Anyway.
It's like Johnny Bench.
And the clips are like, grip strength here. Like by the time we got through the other, putting everything up the other day.
You just need that muscle right there.
Well, I'm the one on the tables.
So you just need balance and you need the muscle. I don't understand what you're complaining about. We are the ones who have to catch you. We need to have some coordination amongst us.
Right.
Since Hannah's on, you can give a read on Derek.
So my son, he broke his grandma in the background here, the peanut gallery, is telling us to tell you about Derek. Derek had, he does he does most stuff at a snail's pace, extremely calculated so that he can do as little as possible. I mean, he routes out the best route, okay? Well, when it comes to mopping the floor, though, he's got it totally mapped out so that he can do the entire house in about 2.5 minutes. And so he was going at 100 miles an hour around the house with the mop, and hit his
pinky
finger and broke it. And so sure enough, he did a really good job. To the point we had to call the surgeon. But he's going to be just fine. So now, remember I took that corner out. So this is just allowing me to be able to open this up like this, and now I can nest my seams. I don't know if Mom has a little camera on. You have a little camera on?
Still on.
So I can nest my seams here and bring this together, and It makes it, I mean, like, oh wait, I need to make sure I'm going the right direction. Okay, so now I'm going the right direction. So I want the bottom to go all one direction. Okay, and so now it's perfectly placed so that I can stitch across there, and then I'm done. I'll show you what I'm doing, and so you guys will. I probably, no, I'm good.
I'm doing better than you.
So the next thing I'm going to do is the same exact thing to the front of my bag. Okay, so I have see how that now comes out so that you have this nice little, look at that. Tag. See, bags are not hard. See, look at that. Okay, and then I have,
That's the inside, so you're not going to do that.
that's the inside, right? And so I'm going to stick the inside into I will stick this right sides together with my other part. So I'm going to do the same exact thing here at the bottom of this bag, and then I'm going to attach my handles. So the way I attach my handles.
And that'll be coming in the next episode.
No, it won't. I'm going to do it right now. So I'm going to attach my handles. Oh, shush. So I'm going to attach my handles like that, and then they'll just go in like that, and then I will right side. No! I am going to.
I gotta figure out how to make her relax, people.
I am relaxed. I'm sewing. I'm living my best life right now.
She's getting to sew once in a while.
I get to sew. Okay, so then I will just simply attach these right here. I want to make sure that they're on the same. I usually bring them in like 2.5 inches. And I want to make sure that they're the same on each, the front and the back. And then I'm going to do the same thing with the corners. Put them together, stitch around the top, turn it inside out. All done.
So, Mother, we have a new request from Francois. They'd like to see you.
Oh, God.
Come on in, Mom.
Come on down, Mommy.